right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down.
Barry looking to finish the fight. He's taking a run. Barry's down. Spinning elbow.
I bet you never heard of or even remember some of these fights. From a head kick that wrecked Kamaru Usman to the time Li Jingliang aggressively knocked out this poor guy. These are the most brutal knockouts you probably forgot. At number 10, Leon Edwards vs. Kamaru Usman. At UFC 278, the atmosphere was electric as Leon Edwards faced off against the dominant welterweight champ, Kamaru Usman. As the rounds progressed, Usman seemed to have the upper hand, utilizing his wrestling to control the fight. But Edwards wasn't just there to participate, he was there to win. Despite being down on the scorecards, he remained focused and patient, waiting for his big moment.
It's away from Leon's back to keep him from moving.
He gives a good feint before he attacks.
And then, in the dramatic final round, it came. Edwards unleashed a stunning head kick that caught Usman completely off guard.
He is caught. I mean, that is a dejected...
He shows him the left to hide it.
Well, he's done this before.
Oh my goodness.
This is a great combination from Edwards.
The champ hit the canvas, and just like that, Edwards secured a knockout victory and the championship belt, walking around the ring with his arms swinging with all the confidence in the world. This wasn't just a win. It was a historic moment. Edwards became the first UK fighter to secure a UFC title on American soil, proving that in the octagon, it's not over until it's over. But this next one is just as intense. At number 9, Li Jingliang vs. Santiago Ponzinibbio. At UFC Fight Island 7 in 2021, Jingliang delivered a performance that fans wouldn't forget anytime soon. Facing Santiago Ponzinibbio, who was eager to make a strong comeback, the stakes were high. From the get-go, Li was on his toes, dodging and weaving, setting the pace with low kicks and quick strikes. As the first round neared its end, Li found his moment. Ponzinibbio pressed forward, but Li's timing was perfect.
There's no shame in losing a new match.
Oh! The lead! Wait, sees his opportunity. Big left hook. Whack!
With a swift, powerful left hook, he sent Ponzinibbio crashing to the mat, scoring a knockout that resonated around the world. This wasn't just a win. It was a statement that Li was a force to be reckoned with in the welterweight division. At number 8, Cheick Kongo vs. Pat Barry. At UFC Live 4 back in 2011, Kongo and Pat delivered a moment that's unforgettable in MMA. The fight started, and Barry, known for his lethal strikes, quickly had the upper hand. His power was on full display as he dropped Kongo not once,
Big right hand!
but twice.
He was out. He's out. Nope.
And it seemed all but over. The crowd was buzzing, thinking it's just seconds from the end, but Kongo wasn't done yet. Just when it looked like he was out on his feet, Kongo dug deep.
Barry looking to finish the fight. He's taking a run. Pat Barry's down. Knocked out Pat Barry.
In a stunning turnaround, he landed a massive right hand, followed by a brutal uppercut. Barry hits the mat, knocked out cold. From the brink of defeat, Kongo snatched victory. This knockout wasn't just about resilience, it's a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in the octagon. Next at number 7, Derrick Jefferson vs. Maurice Harris. Jefferson and Harris were squaring off in a heavyweight bout that went down in boxing history. Early on, it was clear this fight wasn't going the distance. Both guys were throwing bombs. Harris hit the deck twice in the second round, and Jefferson wasn't spared either, taking a spill himself.
Harris should go to Jefferson's body every chance he gets.
Oh, sizzling left. It's a good way to finish. Uppercut landed. Harris goes down again. And down goes Jefferson.
Then in the 6th round, Jefferson, the bigger of the two, turned up the heat. He dropped Harris again, not once,
But Jefferson ended that with his power punches early, and now Harris...
but twice. The crowd roaring with each hit.
Stay on his feet.
Then, with just seconds left in the round, Jefferson landed a thunderous shot that finally sealed the deal. Harris was down for good. It even got the Knockout of the Year award. What a finish. At number 6, Paul Daley vs. Brennan Ward. Back in 2017 at Bellator 170, Daley and Ward faced off in a match that became unforgettable for its intense conclusion. Known for their striking abilities, both fighters were expected to put on a show, and they didn't disappoint. The fight escalated quickly with both fighters exchanging heavy blows. But it was Paul Daley who delivered a spectacular finish.
Spinning elbow cut.
He landed a perfectly timed flying knee that knocked Ward out cold in the first round. This knockout not only stunned the audience, but also left Ward needing medical attention right in the ring, marking it as one of the most brutal finishes in MMA history. Daley later expressed mixed emotions about the knockout, highlighting his respect and concern for Ward, who is also his friend outside the ring. Now at number 5, Kevin Lee vs. Gregor Gillespie. At UFC 244, the fight between Lee and Gillespie was intense right from the start. Both fighters were aggressive, exchanging sharp punches, setting a fast pace. Kevin Lee determined to make a strong comeback was strategic yet aggressive. Halfway through the first round, Lee found his moment. With a swift and precise movement, he launched a powerful head kick that caught Gillespie completely off guard.
Boom, the right hand, perfect right hand. Look at that high kick. Sensational.
Gillespie was knocked out instantly, crumpling to the canvas in a dramatic finish. This knockout not only marked a significant victory for Lee, but also ended Gillespie's undefeated streak, making it a standout moment in the event. At number 4, Yair Rodriguez vs. Sung Jung. It was November 2018 at UFC Fight Night 139, and the crowd was tense. Rodriguez and Sung Jung, aka the Korean Zombie, were locked in a showdown that had been a fierce back-and-forth battle. Both fighters, known for their heart and striking skills, were living up to every bit of the hype. As the fight progressed, neither gave an inch, pushing each other to the limits.
Oh, combination. I think there's a cut somewhere on Zombie. Oh, nice uppercut. That's the same uppercut. Back and forth. Oh, big right.
Then came the final seconds of the 5th round. The scorecards were tight. With literally 1 second left, Rodriguez pulled off something spectacular. In a split-second decision, he threw a no-look upward elbow that landed flush on Jung's face.
One more flurry. Oh! Oh my God! What an elbow from Yair Rodriguez!
Jung went down, knocked out cold, and one of the most intense endings in UFC history. This last-second victory not only showed Rodriguez his creativity, but also stamped the fight as an instant classic. At number 3, Kermit Cintron vs. Dario Mathyesse. Back in July 2007, Cintron stepped into the ring with Mathyesse, ready to impress. Right from the start, Cintron was on fire. He quickly took control with sharp jabs and fierce uppercuts, pushing Mathyesse back on his heels.
Mathysse's never been knocked down. He's the right-handed, he goes down for the first time in his...
The crowd could feel the intensity as Cintron dominated the space. Then, just moments into the second round, Cintron landed a thunderous right.
Right hand sends Mathysse down again.
It was a punch so powerful it sent Mathyesse crashing to the canvas. The ref barely had time to count before it was clear Mathyesse wasn't getting up.
Hands of Cintron. Oh, and a left-right combination of Mathysse's down and it's over.
Just like that, Cintron sealed the deal early, proving he was a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. This knockout wasn't just a win. It was an explosive display of Cintron's power and precision, leaving fans and critics alike in awe. At number 2, Arturo Gatti vs. Joey Gamache. Back in 2000, Gatti and Joey Gamache met at Madison Square Garden in a fight that's still talked about today. Heading into the ring, there was a buzz about Gatti possibly being over the weight limit, which added an edge to the night. As the bell rang, Gatti wasted no time, bringing intense power and speed. He dominated from the start, dropping Gamache twice in the first round alone.
A name with its own colorful place in boxing history, and there's a knockdown. And Thunder Gatti closes. He's trying to pull a Gatti. Oh, there's a big left hook by Gatti.
The crowd was on its feet as Gatti's punches landed with a thud. Then in the second round, Gatti delivered a crushing knockout blow that ended the fight dramatically. And tragically for Gamache, whose career never recovered.
Yeah, and he's got a 15-pound weight advantage. Every time he lands a shot, his power does a number on Joey Gamache.
This fight is remembered not just for the knockout, but for the controversy that highlighted the need for strict regulation in boxing. Finally at number 1, David Tua vs. John Ruiz. Back in 1996, Tua vs. Ruiz was billed as a must-see heavyweight clash, but it turned out to be a blink-and-you-miss-it affair. Right from the bell, Tua, known as the Terminator, was all business. He came charging out, not wasting a single second.
Here we'll see how he uses it. Tua with a big left hook and Ruiz in trouble. Tua comes right at him. Another big bomb and Ruiz is down.
Before anyone could settle in, boom! Tua landed a ferocious right hand barely 19 seconds into the first round. Ruiz hit the canvas hard, completely knocked out. The crowd went wild, and just like that, the fight was over. This match stamped Tua's reputation as a knockout artist in the boxing world and left fans buzzing about his incredible power and speed. It was a knockout that would replay in highlight reels for years to come, showing Tua's ability to close a show before it even really started. That's all for the most brutal knockouts you probably don't remember today. And if you like these, you should definitely check out this next video on some memorable ones.